Let's design a ladies conference poster inside Adobe Photoshop. So once your software is open, I'm coming here to File, New, and Document. I will use a size of 2700 by around 3500 and click OK or Create. With my pen tool selected, this is the second step. I want to do a random shape. Let me do this. Start from here, hold down Shift to make it a straight line, and then release Shift, make it like that and like that. Like that. So I have my shape here. Second thing I want to do to the shape is to rasterize it. And third thing, I want to come to effects and gradient overlay. I think I'm okay with the colors, so I'll leave them as they are. And then next, I want to do with my type tool selected, I want to do ladies. With the same type tool selected, I want to change the color of the text here to white. So dragging all the way to that corner gives you a white, and then I want to make this font a tall font. So I'll come back with my type tool selected and choose a font from my library, and with holding one of the handles, I want to move everything around. So I have that, and then with my type tool selected, I'll click again and type conference. Back to the type tool, I want to change the font to something different, like that. Also, I want to change the color to this one. So I'm using a color picker to pick from the pink and making just a little bit darker. All right, I'm resizing it. I'm assuming you know the basics of Photoshop. Resize. I'm resizing that. Now to the layers, I want to do something here so we are able to see conference. And I want to introduce a new shape below conference. This new shape, I want to fill it with white. So I'll change the fill color here to white, and then click and drag to the right to make this rectangle. And zoom in, you'll find these handles. I want to hold one of them and drag inside to make this curve. This is done. I want to do another shape to the right of this document, and that's another rectangle. I want to fill it with a bright yellow like this one. If you're wondering how I'm filling these colors, when you select fill and you do not want to pick from these colors, you can come to the color cube and select from a wide range. All right. So here is where I want to draw my other rectangle like that. And I think I'll do a slight curve. No, I'll leave it at that. Maybe here. So to do one curve, I'm holding down Control. No, I'm holding down Alt. So to only affect this part only. So the rest of the curves remain as they are. Once this is done, I want to do another shape below the main shape layer below this one. So I'll have a shape down here. For that, I will use a pen tool, and I'm starting at this corner. And before that, I want to prefill it with a darker yellow, not this one. So with my pen tool selected, I want to start from this corner, and it will end somewhere here and here and here. So as you see, this is what I wanted to achieve, and I have it. Back to the layers, this one, this yellow rectangle, I want to drop shadow, and then I want to twist this angle a bit so that it falls to the opposite side. This is satisfactory to me. I may, if I want it to be even more dramatic, add a rectangle here, but those will be too many rectangles. So let me leave everything as is. So here is where I want to do my date. So with my type tool selected, I want to do, let me do August. Let me do the whole date 12th to 14th August 2026. That is it. It's perfect. I also want to change the size and the color. So for the color, I'm using black. And then just using these handles, I want to drag and move the text around. Not very happy. I want to make everything look better. So I'll first adjust the spacing in between. I'm opening up these paragraph settings. And for the spacing in between, I want to do a random figure like that so that they are close together. Let me see. Make this one light. And then I will expand this menu to make a box, make this one fill a box. What do I mean by that? Let me expand this. I hope you are able to see that. And then with my type tool selected, this option comes here. So let me choose this and block. So it makes your text block. Back to my menu, let me see. So this is the date. I'm very sure nobody can miss to see this. I want to center it in the box like so. Now the next item I want to do, I'm coming back to the main box here and doing a theme. Change the text color to that. I'm okay with the font. A few changes I want to make, maybe this one. I want to change the color to, not the color, yes, the color to, the white is okay. But then I want to make it extra bold. Also this one I want to make it extra bold, but the color of it will be yellow, this yellow here. And then extra bold and reduce the size of this to maybe a 7. Okay. And then for paragraphing, I want to center the whole text. So I'm coming back to paragraphing and centering the whole text. I'm moving it over here. Okay, so this step is done. We can already tell that this is a ladies conference. It's happening on 12th to 14th August 2026. And there's a theme here from Jeremiah 9:17 to 21. Up here, we do not know the name of the church or the organization, so I want to do it here. I will import a logo and also type the name. So first things first, the logo from a different document. Here is the church logo. I've clicked and dragged it over here. I'll place it somewhere here, make it a little bit smaller. Destiny. So this part is done. The major part is done. We can already see what is building. What I want to do next is to work on the background and introduce a few more elements. So for the background, let me do a few things. First, let me do this backdrop. It will not sit alone. I'll have a few more coming. So let me move it to, in the layers, let me move it behind here. I want to do a different background below what I already have. I'm thinking of this background. Then I have that background. I have also this one. So let me blend them together. I want to see more of these flowers, so I'll move the flowers here. And then I want to rasterize it and clear some of the area. So with my brush tool selected, that is B on the keyboard, I'm choosing clear and brushing over to clear, like so. And then I want to use these adjustment layers to make it blend. an overlay works, and reduce it a bit so that the attention is not on the flowers. That is done. Another effect I want to add is below this. I want to do a small whitewash here. So let me go to the colors, make sure I have white selected, and make sure I have normal for the mode. And simply tap. So I have more brights up here. The next item will be to introduce now the subjects or the ministers. So I'm going to my file explorer to bring them. We have this subject here that I want to move a bit down. And then back to the layers, we have this other one. I also want to resize and move. And then continue moving until I find a spot where I think they sit well. And I think they sit well here. So this is about the subjects. We need to do more information on where the event is happening, or it's happening at Destiny Life, where is it, anything else, their names, and so on and so forth. So now we can do another shade of pink down here, either on top of them or below them. Let's do a below them, and let's draw a rectangle. Trusting the history of the gradient, let me do a gradient overlay and then shift the angle a bit, or retain it. Let me just retain where it was, the opposite of it. Back to the layers, and for this I want to introduce a mask. Also for this, to introduce a mask so that I ease them into the background. What do I mean? With the brush tool selected and a black color. So I already have black. If you don't, you need to pick a black, and then a brush tool, and then the mode will be normal for a mask, and you ease into the background. Come back to the next layer. Make sure it's the mask that is selected, not the subject, and then paint. And just hide this a bit. Paint that. Paint over. I overdid it. I will reduce the brush and do something of this nature. So now we need to do their names. So let me go back to the charts and type the names. I realize our flower got lost, so I'm coming back here to pick it and move it up so that we see just a little bit of it. Down here, I want to do yet another rectangle. A white fill. To make this one better, I can make it a left alignment and do a location icon here. So for the location icon, I will import a PNG vector. Now this is how everything looks like as the final presentation. Thank you for watching this far. If you're looking for a designer for your projects, please hit me up on this email or scan the QR code to my WhatsApp.